Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. Today, I am in front of the statue of the Great Cigar. Hi, buddy. Let's check out the track and weather conditions for the races today.
The track is labeled as good and the turf is firm on this Wednesday afternoon. Race number 1 is 1 1/8 miles on the turf. It's a claiming race with a purse of $18,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Scratch the main track only is the 7 Arch Leader and the 8 Cyber Josh.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, that's Caballero first and Kid's Kid, who begin well toward the rail. Here's Banco Dinero moving to challenge, and Banco Dinero will take the lead as they run down the stretch for the first time. The favorite Dave Hote now moves to be second as they're now in post position order, racing third Caballero first, then Kid's Kid and To Your Health, and El Canguro is last of the 6 as they make their way into that first turn. At 4-1, Banco Dinero and Jesus Rios dictate the terms. They lead it by 2 over the favorite Dave Hote, who races in second. To Your Health has saved ground now to be third in front of Caballero first, who's on hold for Gazeter, racing in fourth. Kid's Kid is second last, and El Canguro is last as they now run into the backstretch. They went through the opening quarter in 25-1, so it's a reasonable pace here, and the pace setter is Banco Dinero by almost 2. Dave Hote is taking in hand to race in second. To Your Health is third. Caballero first on his outside. It's a stretch of 3 to El Canguro, and Kid's Kid is now the trailer. The opening half mile was covered in 50-4 as they move to the half-mile mark. On top, the leader continues to be Banco Dinero by 1.25 lengths. From second, Dave Hote, To Your Health, has moved up to be third. He's pocketed up for Rispoli. 2 better than Caballero first, then El Canguro, and Kid's Kid given the wake-up call at the back, but he's still last as they round the far turn. 3/4, 1:15-2, and they run to the top of the stretch. Here's the favorite, Dave Hote, to take a crack at Banco Dinero at the top of the stretch, and Dave Hote just ran right by to take the lead. Banco Dinero put to pressure, trying to fight back second, then Caballero first. To Your Health and El Canguro. They turn for home. It's Dave Hote shifting ground with the lead. Banco Dinero fights back for more along the rail second. 3 back to Your Health third. Final furlong, Dave Hote's still there. Banco Dinero is second. To Your Health is third. The favorite looks like he'll get the job done, and indeed he will. Dave Hote by 1.25 lengths. Close then for second, Banco Dinero or To Your Health. Fourth was El Canguro in 1:50-3.
Number 2, Dave Hote wins the opener with Eddie Castro aboard, trained by Marcial Navarro and owned by Worldwide Promotion Enterprises. Race number 2 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a starter optional claiming with a purse of $24,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 9, 10, and 11.
And they're up. From the outside, Viva Bertha begins nicely. La Pantalones Fancy moves to be second with the Gray Smoke and a Bottle Away racing third. Then it's the team of With a Kiss, Don't Tell Vanessa, and Be Sure Lisa. The 2 at the back are Our Azure and Loyal Heart. They run around the first turn. The favorite Viva Bertha's crossed over to lead it by 1.25 lengths now from La Pantalones Fancy second. Smoke and a Bottle races in third. Be Sure Lisa rides the rail from fourth. Don't Tell Vanessa 3 wide and a bit keen. It's a stretch of 2 then. Racing by herself is With a Kiss, situated about 5.5 off the lead. 2 better than Our Azure, and Loyal Heart is the trailer. They run down the backstretch after completing a quarter in 23-2. At even money, Viva Bertha controls her own fate, leads it by 1.5 lengths. Racing in second is La Pantalones Fancy, then Smoke in a Bottle and Be Sure Lisa. 3 wide, Don't Tell Vanessa. Followed by With a Kiss, 2.5 in front of an improving Loyal Heart. And now the trailer is Our Azure. She's 6.5 off the lead. They run into the far turn after a 46-4 half mile. Viva Bertha continues to lead it by 2.5. La Pantalones Fancy, the nearest pursuer, second. Then to the outside, Smoke in a Bottle is third with Be Sure Lisa fourth. Followed outside by Don't Tell Vanessa. Ryan trying to rally from the inside is Loyal Heart as they run to the top of the stretch. With a 1/4 mile left to go, Viva Bertha has the lead. La Pantalones Fancy tries to chip away at the margin from second after 3/4 and 1:10-3. These 2 have pulled well clear of the rest. There's a furlong left to go. Viva Bertha has the lead by 1.25 lengths. Still trying to get after in the concluding stages. La Pantalones Fancy With a Kiss is third. Viva Bertha the winner. La Pantalones Fancy second. With a Kiss third. Then Don't Tell Vanessa and Loyal Heart in 1:29-1.
Number 7, Viva Bertha gets the job done. Emiseo Jaramillo in the saddle, trained by Peter Walder and owned by Villagers Folly Stable. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment. The third race today is 6.5 furlongs on the main track, a claiming race with a purse of $17,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. There'll be 6 runners heading to the gate.
And they're off. Pink Mama blasts out from the outside gate to take a 2.5 length advantage as they run out of the chute from Playa Zaragoza, who comes away second. Red Hot and Boom is now a joint third alongside Pretty and Discreet. Out wide is Prize Arch, and Miss Lenetti moves down toward the inside. She's 3.5 lengths off the lead of Pink Mama. Pink Mama crossed and cleared with not much problem and leads it by 1.5 lengths. Playa Zaragoza second. Red Hot and Boom is now racing in third from Miss Lenetti, who improves inside. She's fourth now. Second last Pretty and Discreet, and Prize Arch is the trailer. They run around the far turn. Pink Mama cruising out here on a 4-length lead. Playa Zaragoza is there in second with Red Hot and Boom third. Miss Lenetti is now fourth, 4 better than Pretty and Discreet, and Prize Arch. 5/16 away. Pink Mama's not giving them any shot. She's opened a 5-length lead now. Playa Zaragoza is there second. Red Hot and Boom is third. Miss Lenetti is fourth, and Pink Mama continues to dominate. They turn for home with Pink Mama widening on a 6-length lead now. Playa Zaragoza is there second. Miss Lenetti coming up the inside. Back fourth is Red Hot and Boom. Final furlong. Now Pink Mama tries to get to work. Her lead is only 3. Playa Zaragoza coming on second. Miss Lenetti rallies in third. All out now is Pink Mama. Here's Miss Lenetti with a rail run. Going to be close. Going to be Miss Lenetti up in time. Pink Mama finished second from Playa Zaragoza third and 120 flat.
Number 1, Miss Nalini, wins the third race with Eduardo Nunez aboard, owned and trained by Mohamed Jaloudi. Paid $12.60 to win. The fourth race is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a maiden claiming with a purse of $25,000 for fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 9, the main track only, Liberty Road.
And they're off. From the outside, a long distance wins the start. Down toward the inside, El Vidado showing speed today. These two are quickest. From the outside, August Lily now makes it a party to race 3 across the track. From behind the speed, another trio, including Yes Miss Ada, Strayana, and Octacado, who's trying to get off the fence. The 2 at the back are Elizabeth's Vow and Sassy Astray. They run around the first turn with a long distance in front, pressed along by August Lily from second. And here's Yes Miss Ada coming to call 3 wide. They've moved 2 lengths in front of El Vidado, who's racing in fourth now. In between horses goes Octacado, and 3 wide Sassy Astray. The trailers are now Strayana and Elizabeth's Vow. 23-4 for the opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. It's the 7-5 favorite, August Lily, on top for Juan Leva by almost 2 over Yes Miss Ada, who's racing in second. Sassy Astray has moved up a spot to be third in front of Long Distance. Then Octacado. El Vidado is next with Strayana, and Elizabeth's Vow is last. 46 seconds for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. August Lily leads by a length. Yes Miss Ada comes to call from second at the quarter pole. Third belongs to Sassy Astray, 3 in advance of Octacado as they run past the quarter mile pole. Into the stretch they come, and the leader now is Yes Miss Ada on top by a length. From the outside, Octacado begins to motor. El Vidado and Sassy Astray are next. That's all for August Lily. Final furlong. Nunez shakes up Yes Miss Ada, and she's kicking clear. It's Yes Miss Ada for Kathleen O'Connell and Eduardo Nunez to kick off the pick 5 on a 4-length win. El Vidado second, Octacado third, then Elizabeth's Vow, Sassy Astray, and August Lily at 128-4.
Number 5, Yes Miss Ada, was much the best, giving jockey Eduardo Nunez his own double. Trained by Kathleen O'Connell and owned by Ressa Harris, paid $18.20 to win. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after these words.
passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
The fifth race is 5 furlongs on the turf, a maiden claiming with a purse of $19,000 for 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 2 all hundreds and the 8 jingle bells.
And they're off. 7 of Jack missed the start completely, 4 lengths last. Moon Stricking away the best to take the lead from Mr. Pumpkin, who comes away racing second. Caribou Cat on the outside is now third. Down to the inside, Spark to Ignite races in fourth from No Hit, No Run, and it's about 5 or 6 to the trailer. The slow start has 7 of Jack last of all as they speed around the far turn. Matt Rispoli and Moon Stricking call the shots from Mr. Pumpkin, who races in second. Caribou Cat is on the outside third, trying to gain a bit of ground now from Spark to Ignite, who's there fourth. From fifth is No Hit, No Run, and still nothing from 7 of Jack. 21-3 for the opening quarter. Moon Stricking has the lead by almost 2 now. Caribou Cat is there second toward the outside. No Hit, No Run. Up the fence and Mr. Pumpkin with 3/16 to go. It's Moon Stricking shaken up with a 3-length lead. They're all chasing in vain. 7 of Jack is on track. He's finishing up well, but the winner is Moon Stricking. Moon Stricking open lengths in front, 5 or 6 in front of the end from Caribou Cat second. Then No Hit, No Run, Mr. Pumpkin, and 7 of Jack in 56-4.
Number 5, Moon Stricking wins the 5th race. Matt Rispoli was in the irons, trained by Jaime Mejia and owned by Thoroughbred Champions Training Center. Race number 6 is 7 furlongs on the main track, a maiden claiming with a purse of $14,000 for 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the 7, Zukov.
And they're up. From the inside, BF Forever begins nicely. Major Asset is showing speed, and in between horses, Dreamin' of the Wild moves up the challenge. Off the speed next comes Discreet Manner with Gunther Brothers from down toward the inside. The favorite Little Paul's in traffic, but only 2 behind, and the trailer is Irish Warrior. Down the backstretch they go. Elvis Trujillo and BF Forever lead the way 3 parts of a length. From second is on the outside Major Asset. Then Gunther Brothers from down toward the inside. Little Paul improves a spot now. He's still only 2 behind, but he's now 4th. A length better than Discreet Manner, followed by Dreamin' of the Wild, and the trailer is Irish Warrior. Less than half a mile to go and working on top. BF Forever on a 2.5 length lead now. Little Paul 3 wide while into second. Around Major Asset and Gunther Brothers. Then Dreamin' of the Wild down to the inside Discreet Manner. And still trailing is Irish Warrior. Less than 5/16 to go. The favorites are now first and second. Little Paul working to get closer to BF Forever. Inside Major Asset still in shouting range from third at the quarter pole. Gunther Brothers is now 4th and they're at the top of the stretch. With the lead, it's BF Forever. Major Asset up the inside, cuts the corner and comes again. Down the outside and Little Paul with Gunther Brothers next through the final furlong. Here's Major Asset with a rail skimming ride to take the lead. BF Forever is back to second, then Gunther Brothers and Little Paul, but the winner will be Major Asset and Lane Luzzy. Major Asset to win it on the wire by 2.5. BF Forever saves second from Gunther Brothers third, Little Paul 4th, and Discreet Manner completes the high 5 in 127 flat.
Number 8, Major Asset wins in the rain. Lane Luzzy was aboard, trained by Manuel Estevez and owned by Peter Marabelli. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a moment.
The official Belmont Stakes watch party is at Gulfstream Park. Saturday, June 11th, enjoy a full day of live racing, great food and drink specials at South Florida's premier entertainment destination. Get here early to watch and wager on the ultimate test of champions, the Belmont Stakes. Saturday, June 11th, watch live world-class thoroughbred racing and the Belmont Stakes at America's #1 track. Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
The seventh race is 7.5 furlongs on the turf and allowance optional claiming with a purse of $37,000 for state-bred 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the number 8, Little Nick V. Please note that the turf is now listed as good and the track is now listed as muddy.
From the center, Tequesta Storm begins nicely. Along the inside, Hyatt's Dude is showing speed. For All the Marbles is not far away while racing in third. They're followed by Swagger and Besame, and the two at the back are Whisper on the Wind and Mr. Smith. They run around the first turn, and it's the Nihei runners 1-2 with Hyatt's Dude leading Tequesta Storm. Pocketed up third is For All the Marbles. On hold from fourth is Swagger. A bit wide is Besame. These top 5 have opened 4-5 on Whisper on the Wind and Mr. Smith. They run into the backstretch. Hyatt's Dude on the inside, Tequesta Storm on the outside. Their heads apart for the lead. Racing in third while 3 wide is Swagger. Pocketed up fourth is For All the Marbles. Outside in Besame, 2.5 back to Whisper on the Wind, and Mr. Smith is still the trailer. Compact field here after a quarter in 22-4. Hyatt's Dude maintains a narrow lead. Tequesta Storm continues to press well second. For All the Marbles is now third. Whisper on the Wind. The favorite is moving up in traffic. He's into fifth now, passing Swagger with Mr. Smith down toward the inside. 46-4 for the opening half mile. They round the far turn. Tequesta Storm puts ahead in front of Hyatt's Dude. For All the Marbles tipping into the clear under Rispoli to race on from third. Whisper on the Wind will take that spot, and he's now racing in fourth, 2.5 off the pace setter. Then comes Besame, Swagger, and Mr. Smith. They run to the top of the stretch now. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Tequesta Storm has the lead. Whisper on the Wind. 4 wide and in with the challenge, and Hyatt's Dude comes back gamely toward the rail. 3/4, 112 flat. For All the Marbles is trying to take over the lead, and he has taken over the lead. Whisper on the Wind goes with him. These two inside the 16th pole. For All the Marbles digging in. For All the Marbles hanging on. Whisper on the Wind second, then Hyatt's Dude close fourth. Either Mr. Smith or Tequesta Storm at 131-1.
Number 2, For All the Marbles, dug in to win the 7th race. Trained by David Casson, ridden to victory by Matt Rispoli for his second win today, and this one owned by 4 Charms Group Inc. Race number 8 and the final one today is 1 mile on the turf and maiden claiming with a purse of $17,000 for 3-year-olds and up. Scratch the number 7, Daddy Duke.
And runners away. Good start for Darn That Parker from the far outside. Wonder Frolic is showing speed, and Weeza Gone Gray emerging between horses to take over. It will be Weeza Gone Gray in front as they hit the first turn. Darn That Parker is now in second from Wonder Frolic in third. Palm d'Or races out of there fourth and 4.5 lengths off the lead. A length and a quarter clear of Forever Die, who's mid-flight. Then back to the inside goes Remarkable Tale, 2.5 clear of Little Fool. Showdowns on his outside, and the early trailer is Silver Vest. They run into the backstretch after the opening quarter was completed in 23-4. Weeza Gone Gray, 45-1 and on a flyer with a 3.5 length lead. Racing second, Darn That Parker, 2 in advance of Wonder Frolic third. Palm d'Or is now in fourth from Remarkable Tale in fifth. Then Forever Die racing in sixth, the stretch of 5. Showdown is seventh, Little Fool is eighth, and Silver Vest is still ninth and last with less than half a mile to go. 47-3 for the opening half mile. They start to close in on Weeza Gone Gray. His lead is down to a length. From second, Wonder Frolic. Palm d'Or working into the clear for an opportunity. Then down to the inside, Darn That Parker. 4 wide out there is Remarkable Tale. No place to go yet for Forever Die. Little Fool and Showdown start to get underway from the back as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 112-2. Weeza Gone Gray re-breaks and leads again by 2. Down the outside, Palm d'Or is coming on, and in between horses, Wonder Frolic. Inside the final furlong, it's Weeza Gone Gray in front. Wonder Frolic coming on again. The wire is coming. Weeza Gone Gray at 45-1. Wonder Frolic second. Close third. Forever Die or Darn That Parker. Then Palm d'Or in 137-1.
Number 5, Weeza Gone Gray pulls the upset in the last race at 45-1. Eddie Dominguez was in the saddle, trained by Javier Negrete and owned by Carlos Munoz, paid $101.60 to win. In the late pick 5, 4 of 5 paid $329.60, and there's a carryover into tomorrow of $29,348.46. There was no winner in the Super High 5, so there's a carryover of $3,506.61. In the pick six, 5 of 6 paid $1,776.92, and there's a carryover of $6,686.36.
That's it for today. We'll see you back tomorrow, post time at 1:15 for 8 races on Thursday.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I so